looking forward to the moment where Closer finally starts to pick his champion. You know, they feel like he's been locked in the tank prison. Be healthy lead over River right now, and he wants to come even those gank times.
Yeah, the visit from River earlier. Now Closer going to show up in the mid lane, going after Gory, able to land the Sonic Wave, resonating strike in first blood.
On who he just using his heal, and Closer's on a rampage.
Man. He's all over the place. Licorice going to take a bite out of that one, waiting for the Sonic Wave. You want that execution damage, and he is gonna find Licorice returning that damage. Nice thing about the Renekton is
mid lane?
Decent sustain, but here we go. Fi coming out in the mid. He's there to put down the silence, which means Closer can go nowhere but the respawn.
Yeah, Gory gets his ult will be up after the dragon too, so they can look for another play.
This is pretty nice right now. They got priority over in that bottom lane, which means they can shift out their bottom lane. And the Thieves so far have been generating a gold lead, even without this game going as fast as it is. But here we go. He caught out Emperor's Divide. You roamed out at the wrong time, and Closer's gonna cash in. Landing the Sonic Wave. Beautiful double kill by Closer. We're putting pressure down here. River has shown up. 3 versus 3. Double lift is a little bit too low. We'll use the Feather Storm. He's got to be careful in that position. Blade Color can come right out, but already first turret going to go down. Closer, thanks to the Rift Herald, might give his life for it, though. And that's exactly the case, because Stixay is running them down with that pea shooter. Bop, 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 and drop in. The Thieves. Golden Guardians get a double in the bot.
The tragedy of... Here comes the teleport. It's really deep towards red buff, though.
Right behind the pit. Ultimate gonna go wide for River, but the fight still coming out. Gory looking to land the big ultimate right here, but goes wide so the Thieves can clean up the Guardians. Or is it gonna be enough? There it is, the knock up from the body slam of Tenacity, bouncing off the belly and sending the...
Looks like a giant snowball here. The only thing now 100 Thieves really have to pay attention to is Dragon number 3. The good, he does have flash and ult available, but they have no idea.
Spots it out now with the sweeper, but already caught out by the ultimate of River. As they rotate between mid and bottom, Shelly crashing into that bot lane tier 2.
Yeah, let's see. Finish it off here with the power of Bjergsen on Azir. And that was going to be enough. They're going to just trade that for the topside tower here for Stixay. Golden Guardians, again, they're working with such a deficit that they have to take.
For this roster, they do get control of the River. It's still a very, very long shot, Kobe, that they do make.
And he has found him. He found him at that last dragon fight, which was the reason 100 Thieves are able to crush the dragon fight so hard. The Closer, all he has to do is keep River out, 6,000 HP.
Gory's right there. Soul Unbound has to back off.
Nice ult.
Ooh, Fate's still available, but River can't get over the wall. Lucio will deny it, and like that.
To easily take that without any casualties, but Hui's already dead.
Ooh, Hui, there's not enough fruits to mend.
This will be able to collect the last of the secondary turrets for themselves.
Look at the gold just ballooning right now. AK at 23 minutes. This is very calculated play coming from the Thieves. You can tell they set up a game plan and they're playing to it. But here comes the plan from the Guardians. A teleport on the flank. Ruthless Predator goes out, but it doesn't get on to double lift. Licorice runs low. Gory runs in, but that's the wrong direction, friend. Closer will take him down.
Oh man, Golden Guardians are so out of sorts. They've been demolished here. That was not timing the Licorice flank with... Bjergsen!
Bjergsen! With the Emperor's Divide to defy the hopes of the Guardians. Another double kill picked up by Closer, and they're looking to just end this out, Kobe.
Yeah, 100 Thieves are all business, and they are done with this game.
Woo! What a display from the Thieves. They got a new coach in, Nuke Duck doing some work, and it is paying dividends. 10K lead, 24-minute game. 100 Thieves will take it.
Holy!
Stuff. Of course, it wasn't going to come through. The Cho'Gath makes sense. This front line, very heavy physical damage on the side of Golden Guardians. So, you know, if you can kind of get through some of these camps thinking that they're left up, we'll
maybe
see what
looking for a pick. I mean, you have that burst advantage over Viego at this stage in the game, whereas Boogie needs a few more levels before he can match up to that burst of River. But he's going to look for mid lane, and that's the classic setup. You throw down the cage, you force Gory to flash away. A little bit of damage, but it should not be a kill. Oh, I don't think, right? Oh, that was close.
Yeah, meanwhile on the top side, the gank that River's going for coming through.
He dodged the cocoon, but he's got nowhere else to run, boys. That is first blood for Golden Guardians.
Trapped in the alcove.
Where TSM's going to start up this Drake. Probably going to get this one for free, but not a big deal. The Rift Herald, of course, more important for them advancing this early game win con.
Yeah, they need the gold acceleration to hit those spikes earlier so that they can get to that. When to use this Rift Herald sooner than later, as plates will be going down. As Time looks for an opportunity all in on Huhi. He throws down the Silence Shroud down and pops the barrier, hoping the Wish as well, but they want this kill so badly, TSM! But there's not a completed item spike for Gory quite yet. It's just components, so the Shock Blasts don't hit as hard as they would like, but they're going to go for the engage. Boogie engages, but gets blown up by the burst damage from Golden Guardians, and there's no rebuttal from the side of TSM. They're forced out of the river.
Boogie just stranded ahead of the rest of the team. They had the cage to try and protect him, try and maybe find a way out for him, but it was too easy for the rest of Golden Guardians to collapse down onto him. That also means that TSM are going to have to back off this dragon. Like you said, that dragon stacking, not really a real win con of theirs anyways, but this is going to start it in Golden Guardians' favor.
Take another look at those jungler rankings that we did the analyst segment.
I got to move my head a little further to the riverside, you're saying? Maybe?
The cope angle is that the Soraka Silence is throwing a big rut in the entire wheel of the chain.
It's comp diff, as you can see!
Elise and Ezreal and Soraka. This duo, this trio, I did not expect to be this potent, but they are making damn short work of TSM's HP bars.
River gets out to the minion just a little bit ahead, and they're going to be able to easily redouble their efforts. The tower is also going to die, so huge value on the pick here. Golden Guardians effectively snowballing ahead.
This is the trio kind of Golden Guardians. Gory not as involved, but River and Huhi actually take this team fight. So it's a clever idea knowing that Golden Guardians are going to be moving as an objective. Oh, maybe they actually will take the fight.
Huge decimating smash from Licorice, and the silence prevents Boogie or Maple from being able to do anything. Chime tries to...
You were stunned. Maple was stunned from 100% to 0.
Then silenced.
The body hit the ground immediately. Layered.
Now Wild Turtle forced to use the Featherstorm. A flank from Chime and Solo on the right side. The repel. They tried to time the rupture on Reverse Descent, but it's not even necessary. They still have the burst damage to get that shut down. And now Boogie is a spider. He's going to walk away with it.
That's a priority for Golden Guardians. They have to play off the early lead, have to snowball with the poke comp. They're going to go for a dive, though.
Solo's got no flash to walk away from this one. Easy pickup for 6A. Or a kill opportunity there.
All right, teleport in. They want to go for this pincer movement. Veigar on the flank. Maple, can he get a good cage here?
They know he doesn't have flash. That might be the target. He walks right into the Soraka, right point blank, and the rest of TSM fall up beautifully. And now Boogie gets to be Soraka, looks for the silence of his own, but he will want to reset back to Viego, as he now gets to be a little bit more durable. It's 5-on-4 for TSM.
That's that flank for TSM. They see 25 seconds on the dragon spawn, and they go for the teleport play. They surgically remove the Soraka, but they sustain a lot of damage in the process, and they're going to give up the objective in the aftermath, teleporting Solo out to push on the top side and try and collect the remnants of that outer tower.
I mean, they insta-punished the flashless Soraka after that overeager play by Huhi. Still could not stick around for the tail end of that fight because they'd used basically all their cooldowns on that. But still, a nice little extra influx of gold that you can find there.
If they can't get the remnants...
Golden Guardians set up control in this jungle quadrant. But TSM still have 2 wards into these bushes, so they look for the pick onto Licorice. He's a tank, but they are bursting away at his health rapidly. But Wild Turtle, flanked by River, is forced to retreat. Use the Featherstorm, still has 2 summoner spells, but he's out of this fight as Solo finally gets blasted by Gory.
Huge power move right now. He sees 8,000 health. It's quickly dropping.
Licorice is marking on the right side. Golden Guardians start to peel off, keeping it at 5,000 HP, but they just turn right onto TSM, knowing that Chime cannot be there for long. And that's another member down as Golden Guardians will return to the Baron.
Golden Guardians using Huhi to stay topped up. He's getting low, but such a good job baiting over and over again, forcing TSM to keep walking into this blind river, getting picks left and right. Even if they don't get the Baron, they can keep doing this and finding more and more gold.
Can they get vision, though? Boogie's still around. He has the Heartbreaker to get over the wall. They're burning it down. This could be a flip, but 1,000 HP. They have no vision, as you called it, Mark, and that means that is because of it.
Yeah, isn't really a pick if it's on the Scion.
No, not really. You're absolutely right. I mean, Wild Turtle's getting some damage, but he's now forced to use the... But the River's approaching from the left side, and he already used the Featherstorm, so he's got no way out of this one, but they don't get a chance to punish it. He still has Flash to play with, but he flashed over the wall, and 6A takes him out. TSM are now on the run. No AD carry to support them at this point. Maple trying to put as much damage as he can, but he's not fully online yet. He's just running away as Golden Guardians make short work of TSM.
They're not done yet. Maple able to get out with the flash. TSM tried to pick a fight with Licorice. They turned that one around, instantly find 3 kills, and Golden Guardians are going to keep pushing down this bot lane. Look for the inhibitor.
The Golden Guardians are the real deal here. Towards the top of the standings of the LcS, and they're going to stay there, breaking open this TSM base. Inhibitor down very easily for them.
Maple's trying to hold it off as long as he can.
Forward, get in there, get the job done.
Yeah, 6-0-2 now for Stix-A. Boogie!
Oh my goodness! They tried to look for a 2v1 on a Gory, but he's got so much damage in his back pocket. He turns it quickly on Boogie's head. Maple's forced away. Chime could not get there to support the cause fast enough. I mean, it's an 11,000 gold lead for Golden Guardians. They are just moments away from closing it out.
And I love this from them. From draft, you could tell, or as we get another attempted pick.
Continue.
Yeah, you could tell. As soon as the Elise was left up, they were like, oh, we've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
We are ready to slam. River Elise, instantly, they could not wait to get the Jace Elise combo locked in, make sure they've got a front line with Licorice secured, and then absolutely run this straight to the bank for themselves. Top inhibitor's also gone. Inhibitor is exposed. Chime's on the flank, though, looking for Hugi.
But Gory is marking him. He charms him up. Does he look for Hugi? Can they find him? But no one else from TSM can get past Licorice and River. So Chime's engage is all for naught as TSM are now pushed to the brink. They're pushed to the very edges of their base. They're already lost on solo. Maple stuck in his own cage as Golden Guardians will be able to take them out. Stix-A does fall to Boogie, but it's a trade 1-for-1 while TSM still lose 3, and Golden Guardians will make short work of these towers.
Golden Guardians looking on point today. They had a couple struggles in recent weeks, dropping a couple games, but retaining sole possession of 4th place with this win. Might not close it out here. Oh, I was ramping up.
The crowd agreed. That means we're right, guys.
Obviously, someone is trying to get the Stix-A All-Pro campaign.
He's had a great comeback split.
What's Licorice's campaign right now? Towers don't do any damage, but buff towers. He takes like 6 shots or something in a row there. Wait for the minions to follow up, though.
All right, Licorice looks for Maple, forces the flash. Chime turns around and tries to isolate Gory with the quickness and the charm. The knockup lands true, but Gory just does too much damn damage, and he finally goes down. Turtle rips feathers. Can he outpace Stix-A in his own damage? The Stix-A arcane shifts backwards. Are TSM actually holding this base? There's no way, right?
They're still scaling. Maple's still scaling on the Vagar. He's still scaling. They are going to lose their last inhibitor, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way they can hold on to it. Just too much damage already done. They will save the game. Have a flank coming in here from Solo.
Still trying to defend here against a Baron setup from Golden Guardians, which should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Chime is going to try to mark out Vision first, so he gives Boogie that easier access into the Baron pit, but they turn off it. They realize that TSM have the inside track. They pull off, and it should reset.
All right, Turtle.
Oh, no. Wild Turtle gets caught out here by Golden Guardians. The silence prevents him from casting Featherstorm or Flash. Solo is taken out as well. And now Gory looking to cut them off on the inside track. Chime is trying to lead a safe passage back for the rest of his teammates to get into the base. Good cage from Maple. Holds him off for long. Oh, my goodness. Gory. Huge artillery shot glass. Completely destroys Chime. Boogie falls as well. And there's the closeout of the game that we were looking for. Golden Guardians. An astounding 21-7 stomp. 30 minutes into the game, Golden Guardians take the win.
They say they don't need a Baron to beat TSM.